Right, this video is called You Don't Have a Case. Now I'm going to bring over, when Cecil mentions it, I'm going to bring over the clips that back up what he said in his confession video. So hopefully it won't get glitchy. I'm using two screens here. So let us go.
You guys don't have a case.
Well, we'll soon see about that. Let's get into it then.
You don't have a case. All you got is a stupid ass 7-year-old video of mine that y'all re-edited.
No. No. We don't just have that, Cecil. And I'm going to show you in a minute.
And you sent me a link saying I'm the one being watched? By who? Not the police. Y'all don't have a case. Do I got stalkers? Do I got weirdo, mentally deranged, fucked in the head stalkers? You guys said y'all talked to Mitch. I don't know Mitch. Me and Mitch don't know each other outside of beefing with rap shit fucking, what, 11 years ago? And we squashed it. Dumbasses. So, you sent me a link, said, we talked to Mitch. Link, I didn't watch it. I don't care if you talked to Mitch. I ain't talked to Mitch in over 10 years. Just because...
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's what you said and what you backed it up in what you said is the thing. You see, Cecil done follow-up videos backing up his confession video, and then when none of that worked, all these other videos where he backed up his confession video, when none of that worked, what did he do? He turned to accusing us of editing the video. But the problem there is, Cecil, you've already made videos backing up the confession video, you plum. And we're going to demonstrate that today.
Some dude was saying that shit in a song back in the day don't mean nothing. He didn't know me. He don't know me. I've never been around Mitch more than 10 fucking minutes. We're both Covington dudes, but I was only around him for like 5 minutes on Madison one day when as we were bypassing each other, and one time at the Nappy Roots show at Mad Hatter. That's it. I've never been around him outside of that. He don't know me. I don't know him.
Oh, was that the time you said you were at Nappy Roots and Mitch said you weren't there because you're a liar?
What I want to know is, you guys are claiming this shit, but there's no victim saying I did anything to them.
No, you claimed that shit over and over again, not just once, umpteen times. You plum. You fucking idiot. And you made a bigger idiot accusing us of altering the video. If we altered the video, we'd have to alter all the fucking videos. And we already proved that we didn't edit the original video.
So you don't have proof what you're saying. You're slandering me.
Oh, no. We've always had proof, see, so you're the one that just didn't accept it. Everybody else knows what it is. You know what it is, but you just don't want, you don't want to put your hand up and say, you fucked up. Or you done anything wrong and you're sorry or any of that shit. I mean, like, you just... Why do you keep doing this to yourself?
And you said you talked to Mitch. I haven't talked to Mitch. I don't know what Mitch has said. So, I'm not going to speak on Mitch. And I'm sure Mitch knows that you guys are drama. I'm sure he does.
I'm sure he doesn't give two fucks. He didn't bring up the kid thing, but he knows about it.
I'm sure Mitch knows that y'all ain't worth his fucking time.
Why are you speaking for Mitch when you haven't spoken to him in so many years? Do you know?
Anybody that you guys think don't like me based on some YouTube videos, and it doesn't matter if the YouTube videos were fucking 20 years old, you guys go over and jump on everybody's dick that you think don't like me.
That's not very appropriate language for the subject that you're talking about, Cecil. It doesn't make you look very good.
Trying to get some type of fucking information out of them. Y'all are fucking mentally fucktarded, is what y'all are.
Charming.
At the end of the day, I'm telling you the truth. The fucking video was edited.
No, you're not. The words came out of your mouth.
Stop sending me Ira Stebo fucking videos where he's saying that he has the entirety of the video. That's not the entirety of the video.
Yes, it is. You see, when you say that the video was edited, I don't know if you understand this, Cecil. Even though we would sort of consider a vocal layer a layer of vocals, when you go live or you do a video like what we're doing now, within that layer there is other layers. Now there's umpteen layers. Now the only two layers that I was interested in is the vocal layer and the background layer. And the background layer is the layer that gives a lot of information in regards to if the video skipped, chopped, or was mixed around. In order to mix up the vocal layer and leave the background layer intact, you would have to take out the background layer, mix the vocal layer, and put the background layer back in its original place. That's not going to happen in editing your video, sis. You're not that important. There was a dog barking constantly through crucial parts of that video, and there was no jumps or skips in that barking or traffic or anything in that background there. You're telling flipping lies. You're lying about us again, and then you want us to go away and leave you alone. No. I don't like being called a liar, sis. But the thing is too, you say, you're accusing us of altering the video, yet you backed up that video with other videos saying some fucked up shit.
I already explained that shit.
Yeah, and you lied about it.
Just because it says Google Hangouts at the beginning and it looks like a screen share recording, that shit was edited. You could take a whole fucking screen share recording and put it in editing software.
I'm not done.
That does not disprove the fact it's been edited, dumbasses.
But it wasn't edited.
All video can be edited, dumbasses.
We're not stupid, Cecil. We're not that stupid. You might think we're stupid, but we're not.
And all video footage can be retrieved. Are y'all trying to say that if a video was a screen share video that it can't be put into an editing software? Are
you trying to say that along with editing that confession video, we edited all those other videos where you backed up the confession video? Cecil, cop yourself on.
Do you guys think I'm that fucking stupid? And do you...
Yes. Cecil, do you think we're that fucking stupid that we would edit the confession video and then edit all the other videos to make you out to be somebody that you're not? It's not going to happen, Cecil. You know, we take this kind of allegation really, really seriously. You know, but you fail to put a connection between all the other videos that you backed up this confession video. You dumbass.
You guys think that the viewers are that fucking dumb?
You do. You proved that many times that you think we're all dumb.
I can take this live stream right here that I'm doing right
See, so we don't need lessons on editing from you.
now. Put it in an editing software and fucking manipulate what I'm saying right now because the camera is not moving. You can crop around the clock. You know, if there's a clock in the background, you can crop around that and make that go all in real time. And because the camera don't move, it looks like that the clock is the regular time.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. If we edited the video, you wouldn't need these other excuses of sleepwalking and you were an underage boy and neglected and all this kind of shit. You wouldn't need those excuses. It would be fucking... Where's the video edited? See, so you never ever pointed out where these videos are edited. Never once. And then when I increased the background layer on the video by just fucking ramping up the gain, I give you an opportunity to tell me where the video was edited. What was your response? I'm a fat, sloppy B word and I pooped myself, or whatever the fuck you wanted to personally insult me. That's when I knew you didn't have an answer for that. You couldn't debunk it. So you decided you would just attack me. That's what you did. But you see, the thing is, Cecil, you can't claim that it's edited because you backed up the video with other videos, which I'm going to use to prove that you're full of shit. Most of us already fucking know all this by now, but it's just for people that are not aware.
You know what I mean? Because the footage that you're editing is everything outside of this circle, and the only thing that's in this circle is the clock.
Oh,
it's called cropping. You're cropping the clock, dude.
No.
God, y'all think people are fucking dumb.
You're the one that thinks we're all fucking stupid, Cecil. Do you know? And I'm going to fucking debunk you with other videos, not even the fucking confession video, you stupid plum.
Just like y'all can't prove what you're saying about me to be true. Fucking... Y'all can't prove that the video is not edited.
Well, I did. There was a dog barking in the background when you saying that you were doing sexual shit and all that kind of stuff. The crucial parts of the video, there was a dog barking on the street outside. You stupid plum.
I have not incriminated myself. Even...
Yes, you have. And you're about to incriminate yourself even further now, in a minute. Because you backed it up with other videos, you dumb, stupid person.
There's no court of law that's going to believe what the fuck you guys are saying.
Cecil, if you went to court with this, you would have to claim that you're insane to come out with this crap. This is fucking stupid, Cecil.
Because there's no way to prove what you guys are saying.
We proved it. You just don't accept it. That's your problem.
If I'm saying that your version of my video is misleading, then a fucking judge or a prosecutor can't dispute that.
But you backed it up with other videos, plum. You are a cabbage.
Y'all don't understand. I had people who were here when I did the original video. They're still supporting me.
I have people in my audience that were there when you live streamed that original video too. They have been in my comments now and again, and they said that they were there when you made that original video. So it's not only your fucking audience that has seen the video, it was some of mine too, and some other viewers in other parts of the community seen the video when it went live. So it's not only your fucking audience that's seen it, Cecil.
But you're not telling that to people. I have people who have been here the whole time since the very beginning, and they know that the shit was edited, dude.
We'll soon see about that.
You guys are lying to people. You're fucking lying to people, dude.
Tell me where it's edited then, dumb fuck.
And then I did a video talking about that when a girl is 10 or 11, that they're a lot more mature than what you guys are saying. Y'all are talking like a 10 or 11-year-old girl is a fucking toddler who don't have any common sense, who don't even know how to talk yet. That's how you guys were putting it.
Yeah, well, it was a bit fucked up. Let me find it. Go to here to my other screen. Where? Go. 10-year-olds are fully developed. Let me see. Oh, there we are. Little girls are fully developed at 10 years old. This is coming from JC Bennings. Nice new profile picture, by the way, JC. Hold on a second. Bring that over here. And please play. Thank you.
Oh, they were only 10 years old. My daughter is fully developed and having a period. So what does 10 years old have to do with anything? Little girls are fully developed at 10 years old. And their brain is pretty fucking developed too. The video that they're using of me that they keep calling my confession when it's actually that's to manipulate people. I was talking about when I was 16, 17, 18 age limit around. Okay? They're trying to say that I was a grown man at 16 years old.
But why would you have this argument if the video is edited, Cecil? You fucking idiot.
They're saying that I was a fully developed grown man. That's what they're saying at 16, 17 years old. That's what they're trying to say. Okay.
Oh, Cecil. You are an idiot. You are a complete and utter plum. I mean, like, how stupid do you have to be?
So when I went on YouTube trying to say something as an example that actually 10 and 11-year-old girls are very much developed, that was not me being nasty. That was not me being sexual.
But you wouldn't have to bring it up if we edited the video.
I wasn't saying, damn, that 10-year-old sexy and hot. I wasn't saying that. I was making a point. And you guys took that video.
What point were you trying to make, Cecil, in relation to us editing the video? Because if we edited the video, you wouldn't have to come up with all these other excuses and all these other points.
And you fucking made it sound nasty, dude. You're putting it out there like, oh, he's saying little girls are developed. What's on his mind? That's how you guys are putting it. You guys are liars, dude. I was just trying to make a point.
Well, were you trying to make a point when you said this? Sorry, I'm not very good with technology, but I'm getting there. Right, move this over to this. This is great when you have two screens. Here we go. Fall for the lust of 8 and 9-year-old girls. Oh, how come I'm not subscribed? I am subscribed on my other channel. There we go. That's that one fixed. There you go. I'll leave a link at the end of the description and at the end of the video so you can subscribe too.
Moved in with her for a while, and I was getting close to being 17, 15, 16, 17. I was becoming a man. I had a job at a restaurant. I was getting my GED.
You were becoming a man. You weren't a boy. You said you were becoming a man. You know, just a point I wanted to make there.
And I would babysit my half cousins.
So you were babysit. You know, you were becoming a man and you would babysit. That's, yeah, I understand. So go on ahead.
These girls would try to do sexual stuff to me, and I would tell their mom. And their mom would spank them once in a while, but these girls would continue to keep trying to do this to me and my brother, who would come around once in a while.
And that was an argument that he tried making as another excuse and that, but he still puts his foot in it.
And you know how kids are. Boys and girls.
No, but you're about to tell us.
Girls, especially if they're not related, and they just call each other family or whatever.
Well, if it's your mom's cousin's kids, you're kind of related.
Boys and girls do things behind.
Why would you have to bring up the fucking being related point? Why would you have to bring that up? Cecil, I think you stepped in doo-doo again. You are so fucking stupid, Cecil.
Their kids' bag. If there's not good parenting and there's dysfunction.
Go on.
Boys and girls do things like that behind their parents' back.
Do they? Go on.
That's just how life is. That's just things happen like that. And these girls kept throwing themselves on me, and I was underage. Keep that in mind.
But you're becoming a man. You said that at the beginning of the video.
Well, once I got that to stop by telling her mom eventually so much, it just became a trend that I didn't feed into the girls doing that to me.
Go on.
It became a trend not to do that. They fell out of the trend of it. I fell out of the trend of it when I...
What trend did you fall out of, Cecil?
I did fall for the lust, because I would fall for it sometimes as well.
Oh, would you? And we edited the video. Go on. I'm all ears.
Because I figured, heck, their mom didn't care. I might as well just fall for the lust myself.
Oh, God, Cecil. And you put all your energy into trying to debunk the confession video and making us out to be liars that we edited the video. And here is another video where you backed up the confession video. Even though you told us, you told your viewers that we edited the video. If we edited the video, you wouldn't have to come out with this shit.
We all stumble. I was a kid. No guidance.
No, you were becoming a man. You were 15, 16, 17, Cecil. Stop fucking trying to downplay it after you was saying that you were becoming a man.
Kids do things like that, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm just keeping it real, guys,
Oh, you kept it very real there, Cecil. You admitted to doing things. You admitted to it. And you backed up the confession video. Even though you said that you were underage and all these other excuses, and then the sleepwalking thing, and then we edited the video. None of that makes any sense when you put it all together, Cecil. It just doesn't.
But for the most part, from jump, I tried to stop it before it continued. Tried to tell their mom, and they got whooped, and it just continued. It just never stopped. So that's a result of them probably being molested by people in their family. And the fact that I would feed into theirs was
You would feed into it. Okay.
Saw to me being molested. So sometimes kids who were molested also would feed back into that. You know what I mean? Some people who were molested, it got to them so bad that they grew up to be child molesters. Which I knew in my heart, based off of my character and the person I am, I knew I was never going to become a child molester. I was a child when these things happened, even with the
No, you were becoming a man, like you said at the beginning of this.
girls.
15, 16, 17.
I've never done anything to a girl or anyone that they didn't want done or try to push on me in the first place. I was never a very sexually active person.
These kids were 8 and 10, and you were 15, 16, 17. And you said in the confession video that this carry on went on for years. I mean, like, there's no way out of that one, Cecil. Not even saying that we edited the video, because we'd have to edit all this as well, which didn't happen.
Sex was never my favorite thing to do in life anyways. I never did take that big of a value into it. But when people would bring it to me, these people were like over sexualized and over should not even know. These girls should not even know the things that they know.
But you felt for the lust of an 8 and a 10-year-old, Cecil. I mean, if that's... I don't even have to say that that's fucked up. It is really fucked up.
Well, one time,
Go on.
after the trend became that never would happen anymore between me and the girls, I grew up a couple more years later.
And something else happened.
And
But
it wasn't.
it wasn't on that video. Oh dear, Cecil. Things are not looking good at all. Not at all.
You know, Hetty had her period at 9. So did my mom. So did my daughter.
Oh, why are you putting personal information out on your wife and your daughter and your mother? Cecil, you're an idiot. You're a complete an idiot. There's no respect for your family members' privacy. Genie Mac.
My daughter's 11 years old. She has breasts, dude, like full-size breasts.
We don't need to hear those things.
You know?
Cecil. Cecil, this is just exposing your character, Cecil. Oh God, this isn't helping you at all, is it? This isn't helping you at all. We don't even have that one incident. There's another one here. I'll play it in a minute.
So stop acting like 10 and 9-year-olds are fucking toddlers, because they're not. And that was the only fucking point I was trying to make.
They were 8 and 10 and you were 15, 16, 17. But why are you making these points? I thought we edited the video, Cecil, according to you.
In other countries, there's 9 and 10-year-olds getting pregnant at that age. And
What's that got to do with the price of fish?
it's legal. It's fucking legal.
What point are you trying to make here, Cecil? Because that's not fitting into your story here. That's not helping your case at all. Just because other countries have these fucked up laws doesn't mean that they're right.
You know, it's sickening, but it's legal. You see, me saying something like that, there's nothing demonic about that. There's nothing disgusting about that. I'm speaking true facts, dude.
Oh, we know you're speaking true facts, Cecil. Apart from when you said that we edited your video.
Just because a man says that a child is developed does not mean he's a pervert. And that's the fucking misleading message that you guys are putting out there, dude.
But why are you using it to try and strengthen your case, Cecil? It's not making it any better for you. Oh, Cecil, you're so fucking stupid.
Oh, what about 11-year-olds being fully developed? Like, shut the fuck up. Nobody has explained that shit. That right there shows that you guys take what people say and you mislead the minds of the people about what they're saying.
Yeah, but you're accusing us of editing that confession video when we didn't, and you can't tell me where the edits took place. I mean, it was your video. You should know.
You guys are y'all brainwashed people, dude. But y'all are confirmation bias ass people. Period. Fucking weirdos, dude. Y'all don't have a life outside of YouTube, dude. You don't have friends outside of YouTube. You don't have a social life outside of YouTube. And I see Shredder and a couple of y'all trying to get pussy from YouTube fucking people in the chat, dude. Fucking trying to get laid.
What's that got to do with your fucking situation? What's that got to do with it? Hold on a second. Did I play this one already?
If you're a 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old boy, and there's younger girls, 10 or 11, or even younger, are trying to do stuff to you, a young boy, a young, neglected, molested boy who was not loved growing up, what the hell are you going to do? What are you going to do when there's two little hot girls you feel as hot at the time?
So you felt that this 8 and 10-year-old were hot while you were 15, 16 and 17. I understand, Cecil. I understand perfectly.
You know? Well, let me just say, at the time, these girls were not ugly little girls. You know? They wasn't fat with Twinkies running out of their nose. How would you like it if you was a little boy who was not loved by your parents, and you...
I thought you were becoming a man at 15, 16 and 17, like you said in the previous video.
had two girls trying to do things with you every time no grown-up was around. I don't know what kind of boys you guys raised, but I handled it pretty damn well.
Not by the look of things, Cecil. Not by a long shot. Oh, that's it. Right. Right, continue.
Which says a lot about your character, bro. It shows where your life is. It's in shambles. I know back in the day when I was single and in my 20s and single, I was on Moco Space trying to holler at some girls. I was trying to get me some booty when I was single, like every other.
I've got a question.
Grown
Hold
up.
on. When you were trying to get some booty, what age were they, Cecil? Because, you know, I feel, you know, within my rights to ask that question from what you've been talking about. What age were they?
Young man. So I'm not knocking y'all for using social media to get laid, but at the same time, it shows where your life is. And when you compare my life and where my life's at, and you compare it to your fucking life and where your life is at, it goes to show there's some animosity and jealousy floating out here. You guys take what people say and you twist it to sick shit because you already got your mind made up. At the end of the day,
Well, but there's enough evidence to say that this video was something that you actually said. Because you backed it up with all those other videos that I just showed.
I said is what I said.
Yes.
My
I know.
haters having a video of me that they're misleading y'all with, is not my video. That's their video.
No, but it's your video because you backed it up with these other videos. Oh, see, so you're so fucking stupid. It's unreal.
That's not how I said that. And I don't care if you believe me or not. Anybody with any common sense knows that when a hater steals someone they don't like's video, that they're gonna fucking mislead that video. They're gonna fucking edit that video. This community does that all the time. They take people's fucking videos and they twist it to make it sound stupid, so you guys can sit there and laugh at it.
See, so in order to edit the confession video, we would have to edit all the other videos. Do you think we're going to take the time to edit every single video and not slip up once? See, so I don't know what kind of a world you live in, but you never once showed us any part of any of those videos where the video was edited. All you're doing is fucking trying to get people to believe you without putting in the work, without being honest. Do you know? You're a shitty liar and very bad at covering it up. That's why you are standing in your sitting room or kitchen or wherever it is, spewing out all this, and nobody believes you at all. Do you know? What's happened on your channel is enough in itself. There's only one person standing with you, and that is Queen Tasty. Do you know? That is it. Do you know? Nobody argues with us on our channel saying, well, you know, you're lying. Cecil's innocent. Nobody has said that on this channel. And if anybody did, I would say, well, show us your evidence then. Not that hasn't happened.
That's what trolls do, dude. Nobody has to prove innocence to none of you people.
Yes, you do, Cecil. You do, because you're accusing us of editing videos. And we're saying, no, we didn't. We put our evidence forward. You don't want to put yours forward because you don't have any. All you want to do is call us fucking all sorts of fucking names without giving us the evidence, because you got none at all. Everybody can see that. The only person that can't see that is you. Maybe you do see that and you're trying to get away with it, but it doesn't work, Cecil. You look like a clown.
You guys are talking about something that I talked about from over fucking 25 years ago, bro.
It doesn't matter how far back it was, it still happened.
From when I was an underage kid.
And you were becoming a man, like you said in the video.
I was a lost kid. I was a abused and neglected child. I was being molested.
I can understand that. But it still happened. You still need to take responsibility for it. Instead of blaming us. We're not taking the blame for this, Cecil. This is your fault. You need to take responsibility for that and move forward and try to be a better person. Because you haven't been a very good person to other communities online. You show a pattern of abuse throughout the years. Not only in these cases, but people online, especially women. You are showing and exposing a pattern of behaviour that is concerning to people. Do you understand what I am trying to say to you?
I was an abused, neglected, unloved, troubled child.
Yes, but you can't keep using that as an excuse, Cecil. I understand that your upbringing wasn't good, but comes a time when you have to take some sort of responsibility about what you done and stop blaming other people like us. We have got nothing to do with this. We didn't edit your flipping video. You can't prove that we did.
And I lived on my own. You guys are talking about a lost child.
That was becoming a man, like I said in the video.
Nobody come to help me. And now you guys are trying to demonize me based off of what you think happened when I was a kid. None of the people that are talking about this knew me 20-something years ago.
But the thing is, there's not one incident, there's another incident. And I'm going to bring that up in a second.
Wasn't even around. So how the fuck can you speak on something that you all wasn't around to witness?
But you told us. As well as that, you told us this as well. Where is it? Hold on a second. I need to bring over this. Right, there we go. And, there we go.
But at the time, before they had more kids, his stepdaughter, my friend Sarah's daughter.
This is a different incident altogether.
Was basically an only child outside of their youngest one. Outside of their youngest one. Their youngest one was an infant. But their oldest daughter, their oldest kid, was about 10 or 11, something like
10 or 11, right?
like that. She got homeschooled. Let me tell you something about little girls or boys that get homeschooled.
Go on, tell us about little girls and boys that are homeschooled, Cecil, seeing as you're an expert.
Little kids that get homeschooled. And Chris and Sarah, they're like me. They don't let their kids go out and play unless they're out there with them. You keep an eye on them, which is good parenting. I mean, you don't let your kids run the streets at a young age, because that's how stuff happens to them. I get that. I have a 9-year-old daughter myself that I raised. Okay? Well, I know you received that bullshit ass edited video, bro. And when they sent you that video trying to find out information about me to try to validate the accusations, it brung back memories. Well, anyways, kids that are homeschooled, they don't have social lives like other kids that go to regular school. Now, she was homeschooled because y'all told me that she went to school telling them stuff that could have caused social services issues in regards to, at the time, you guys like to smoke a little reefer. I get that, ain't nothing wrong with that. So y'all preferred her to be homeschooled, which is cool. Hey, to each parent their own. You know, I don't judge that. I wanted out of that house as soon as I could get out of that house. You know, because I was being left alone with that
Oh, go on.
little girl when y'all needed a babysitter or grandma couldn't watch them.
Okay. This is a completely different incident than babysitting the 8 and the 10-year-old in the main confession video. This is a completely different thing.
And I told you, and I'm not trying to blame her, I told you on the porch when she tried to grab on me, the little girl had a little kid crush on me.
I have a question, Cecil. Why do 8 and 10-year-olds keep trying to grab you in awkward spots or try to come on to you? Why do they keep coming on to you? Why does this keep happening to you?
And every time she was alone, she'd be real flirtatious.
See the pattern here. This 10-year-old is coming on to Cecil just like the 8 and 10-year-old was coming on to Cecil. and it's their fault in both occasions? I don't think so.
And I would tell her, like, look, that's not for you. Be a good kid and grow up, get your education, and live your life. Like, she was like niece to me, like a little baby sister to me. Someone I would protect with my life. Even today I would. You know? But kids are kids, and kids are, when you're homeschooled and you don't have a whole lot of kids around to play with outside of your baby sister, you get bored and you get curious in your head when you're growing up. Little girls get curious, little boys get curious. And just like I told Chris, I'm here to talk. Don't just assume shit just because you got a letter and a bullshit video from a YouTube hater. You can come talk to me about everything in those days, like, but I wanted to get out of your house because...
Why did you want to get out of the house, Cecil? Go on, tell us.
You remember when I told you that she grabbed at me at a bad spot while we was on the porch and you told her to go to her room? You didn't even deny that. Right there was a sign of me letting you know that, hey, somebody needs to sit down and talk to her or find out why she's trying to be promiscuous. Why didn't you do that? Why didn't you sit down and talk to her and ask her why she's trying to grab Uncle Cecil? I wanted to, but it was not my job. But the couple times that I was left alone with her and her having a little crush on me, do you really think I wanted to be Uncle Cecil the bad guy and tell on her just because she had a little harmless crush?
Yes. Yes. You were better off doing that than just running away. Something here, I'm smelling a rat here. And it's very, very similar to the confession incident, we call it.
You know, every time she would say, Uncle Cecil, you're cute or handsome or whatever the case may be. You know. But me violating another child, come on, dude. And then instead of me and you communicating and getting to the bottom of it, because he said she goes to counseling and I'm the reason why. Actually, I think she goes to counseling has nothing to do with me. I think he's just using her counseling as a ploy to try to trick me into saying something that he wants to hear.
Oh. This gets worse and worse and worse. The more you dig into it, it's flipping horrible. And it's a similar situation to the confession. I don't know 8 and 10-year-olds. Any 8 and 10-year-olds that behave in this kind of way towards older people. I don't even think they have the knowledge or the drive to do anything like that. It doesn't make any sense to me.
I told you guys what happened.
Oh, you did?
These little girls are trying to grab on me, and they wasn't only trying to grab on me, they were trying to grab on other people. And all that is a sign of molestation. Somebody molested them girls.
Why does it keep happening to you, Cecil? You know, the last video that I just showed is a completely different incident. You know, this is fucking red flags, like.
And that's why they were acting out the way they were. You know? That's why they were trying to be what they were trying to do. And I'm not dogging them. Those were signs of abuse. Somebody abused them, obviously. But y'all are wanting to throw their business out there by exposing who they are, fucking, just so you can try to demonize me. I never even said anybody's name. You guys went looking for names. You guys went trying to drag people's shit into the public eye. What would y'all do if those girls came forward and defended me? You guys would drag them. Why do you think they don't come forward?
No.
They know what you're going to do. So they just try to ignore you. I wasn't dogging those girls. They were babies, dude.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. You mocked those girls in that video. In that confession video. You can fucking lie all you want. It's in the flippin' video.
They were babies that were being abused. So they tried to play little naughty games with older boys. And I did the right thing and I went to the mom.
No. You fell for the lust. Like you said in the other video, Cecil. Stop.
That's what I did. I made the right decision. I went and told the mom. You know what I mean?
You didn't say that in the confession video. You didn't say that in the confession video. We're going to go through that now. Oh dear.
Hey yo, remember when I said I'd get my hand?
This is compliments of Irish Steve-O, actually. And it is the full video. Cecil reckons it's a shortened version of his video. It's not. Now there is shorter versions of that video where the people leave out where Cecil kind of goes into the ditch and starts talking about his music and stuff.
Hands on the entirety of the video. Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on the lights again. Whoops. Alright guys, before I begin the unedited clip, the one he complains has been altered in some form or fashion. Before I begin that, I have to explain this, because maybe some of you don't know. Back when you could live stream from Hangouts, when that was a thing before they killed that off, you would get the Hangouts on air, you know, and hell, it would even auto-function your tags for like HOA and all this other stuff. Anyway, to kind of prove that point before someone just doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about or has never seen it before, or for whatever reason perhaps somewhere down the road sees this video and just never knew that Hangouts, that when you recorded and when you recorded from Hangouts, you would get a Hangout pop-up, right? So this is obviously a Hangout. You can't really tell, but there's some people down there, some people down there. These are like Hangouts on air. In the past that I did a year ago, okay, before they took it away. Now we'll notice something. Look, okay, Hangouts on air, okay, that popped up whenever you hit live,
Right.
okay,
Yeah.
and then it would take a second, and then your video would show. What's up, guys? Okay.
He also claimed that, like Cecil also claimed that he wasn't in the room when he went live. And how could he not be in the room when he went live? I don't understand why he makes that claim when it's quite obvious that he's in the room when he went live. It just doesn't make any sense. It was like one of those excuses that he thought he'd throw at the wall to see would it stick. You know, it didn't make any sense.
And then same thing when you end it. Alright, there's me saying goodbye or whatever, right? Much love. And then you would see the Hangouts on air end as well, okay? And it did it every dang time. Okay? See what I mean? So, there's that. Now, I say that because the what you're about to see, this is how you know this is the beginning and end.
Yeah.
He told you it was from a Hangout, from a live stream that was over an hour long. He is incorrect, because I have the entirety of the footage from start to finish. Okay?
Yeah. And also there is no cuts in it. None at all.
From where it starts to pop up from the hangout, when he hit go live, to when he ended it. And it is not, I repeat, not an hour long. Okay?
Yeah, it is the unedited version of the video. But Cecil wanted to bring that point up to detract, to take the attention of what was said in the video. What was said in the video was important. You know, even, you know, if people clip it and use that as a, you know, a little clip and that, it still doesn't alter the fact that he didn't say, you know, he said those things on the video. You know? And for him to turn around and say that we edited those videos, it's you know, it's a complete and utter lie. Like.
Not even fucking close. So he lied about that. Imagine that though, he lied. You know, when he gets busted in his lies, he goes, well, how am I supposed to remember?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, he does lie, and then he comes on live a couple of days later and just contradicts the previous lie, which he's already forgotten about. And then he gets angry with us for pointing out his contradiction and stuff. Do you know? He just doesn't, he doesn't keep his lies straight, he doesn't remember his lies, and then he ends up contradicting himself. And we're the ones pointing it out, and he's not happy about it. Because he can't, you know, he can't explain it, and that's when he gets personal and starts calling people names and shit.
You know what I'm saying? Which he'll probably use that excuse. I don't know how many times I've heard that crap. As soon as he gets busted in a lie, well, it was like last month. How was I supposed to remember?
Yeah.
Kind of crap. So I'm sure we'll hear that excuse again. So no, it is not an hour long. I'm tired of hearing you say that, okay? I'm tired of hearing you say the words were altered. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, you will hear the entirety of the video. Roll it.
And there he is, straight at the video. And he says he wasn't in the room when it went live. And how could he not be in the room when it went live? There he is right there.
Let me talk to y'all today, man.
Ooh, this is not going to go well for you, Cecil. You see, Cecil, when Cecil talks about crucial things, he goes live and then he wings it. And that's what got him into bother, especially in this situation. He didn't prepare, he didn't, you know, he didn't plan. It just came out. And then he tried putting it back, putting the cat back in the bag, which didn't work.
I didn't want to address this because, you know, the videos that came up about C-Love was 6 years ago, going on 7 years ago, guys. But I feel like it needs to be addressed because there's still people coming at me asking me questions, man. I feel like since I know I'm innocent, I don't need to speak on it.
Ooh. We'll see how innocent you are in a minute. See, the reason why he's claiming that he's innocent is that it's not his fault, it was their fault. It was the 8 and 10-year-olds' fault, not his. And be aware that children of that age can't consent. You know, he would argue he can't consent either, like, because he's an underage boy. But he's 15, 16, 17, and they're 8 and 10. I mean, like, that's not good. That's saying it very lightly.
I ain't gotta explain myself, man. I'm not guilty, you know what I mean? If I was guilty, I'd be out there trying to explain myself every day.
And what are you doing every day? Trying to explain yourself every day. So,
I didn't want to bring it up because the girls that I was supposed to have done this to never came public and never said this to the public. Never accused me of what these people were accusing me of. So I felt I should have enough respect in that aspect and not speak on it no matter what rapper says what. But I feel like it needs to be said because I think it's stopping me in a lot of cases when it comes to my support that I get musically. So I feel
how is that going for you, Cecil?
like it's necessary after 6 years. I've addressed this before, but I took those videos down because, like I said, I don't feel like it needs to be addressed because I ain't got to explain myself to nobody about anything.
Oh, you took those videos down, but people did get copies of them. And parts of those videos are the ones that I just played, where you backed up this video. You backed up this video, and then, when that didn't work, you made up this excuse that you were sleep humping and all this kind of shit, and then we edited the videos. Don't bring us into your shit, Cecil. You know, that's what pisses people off.
For one, let me explain something. I am not on the sex offenders list.
That doesn't make any difference, Cecil. There is bank robbers and people that break into houses. They still break into houses. They just didn't get caught. That doesn't mean that they're not robbers. They're still robbers, Cecil. They just didn't get caught.
Don't you think if I was a child molester, I would have been charged or something?
That doesn't make any sense, Cecil. There is people that do those kinds of things and they still didn't get caught. That doesn't mean that they're not what you just explained. It is what they are. Even if they got caught or not, it's still what they are. You know, a court does not, you know, whether a person went through court or not has no relevance in, you know, in whether they are what you just said or not.
Right? Let me tell you something else. The guy Intense, in which, don't get me wrong, I ain't got no beef with Intense. I support Intense's music. Shout out to 4 Block and everything. Like I said,
Oh, shout out. Cecil, just get on with it, please.
I'm not trying to bring up old beefs. And Intense dissed me back in the day and shit, but we done, supposedly, we squashed the beef. And we were supposed to do music together, which I don't care if we do or not. I'm not pressed about that kind of shit, you know what I mean? But my point is we were supposed to have made up. We were supposed to get past the dumb shit. And, you know, so hopefully everything's cool. Because I've done seen Intense numerous times out there in the public, and he ain't never said a word to me. Never threatened me, never disrespected me. He just went on about his way, and I went on about mine.
What's that got to do with the price of fish? Just get on with it.
I'm not doing this to bring attention to Mitch Rice, a.k.a. Intense, a 4 Block, a cover to Kentucky hip-hop. By the way, you guys should go check out his music. He's a real...
Oh, fucking hell. This is why some of this video has been chopped. This is the chopping that was done. You talking shite about music when you were supposed to be explaining this other incident. You know, if you're going to explain such a serious matter, don't bring up this other shit. It's just disrespectful. It's not the right place, Cecil.
Really good artist. I support local rap artists, especially in my own city. I feel like any artist that's from my own city who is good, they're part of my family too. I support you because my city made me who I am today.
Cecil, stop driving into the field. Go back on the road and, you know, go down the path you were supposed to go down instead of driving through the ditch and driving through the field.
And therefore, if you're part of my city and you rep my city, you're my people too, and I support you, regardless of how you feel about me. That's just the kind of person that I am.
Good for you.
But anyway, now that we got that out of the way, the fact that I'm not here to roast up any old beefs or I'm not here to diss Intense. Like I said, I support the guy, and he's a good dad, and he's a good person. for the most part, that I know of him, because I don't know him personally from the streets. I just know him from online. I don't hang out with the guy. I don't know his people, whatever, this and that. But I'm here to address the rumors. When I was 16, 17 years old, I was staying with my mom's, and I'm not going to throw out any names, really, because I don't want to put anybody on the spot to make them feel like that they have to come and make a video and throw me under the bus or anything like that. Like I said, I'm not here to cause trouble. I'm here to clear my name and explain what happened.
Throw you under the bus? Fucking hell.
Since it's out there in the public, since Intense has got it out there in the public that about this so-called kid thing, I think it's my responsibility as a rap artist.
As a rap artist? It's your responsibility. What the fuck are you... You really put yourself on a pedestal, don't you?
Public figure.
Public figure.
A spokesman of the city.
A spokesman of the fucking city. This guy. Holy fuck.
To speak on it and explain it, because it's stopping me from getting features. It's stopping me from getting venues, shows. It's stopping people from really even giving my music a chance at all.
Did you ever take into account that your music might be a little bit shit? I'm just asking.
Simply because of the rumor, guys. Okay? And they don't even know. First off, let me tell you this. Intense don't know me. He don't know me from the streets. We didn't grow up together.
Jesus Christ, Cecil, will you just get on with it?
He don't know my people. He might know a few of my family members, whatever, but he don't know me personally. So when he went and did those videos and spoke on me, it was all because I said I was Covington, Kentucky hip-hop king, because I was saying that I was a king of Covington rap. Because at that time, I was in the process of making a mixtape, Kentucky Boy mixtape, and I was going to get all the best Kentucky rap artists on the mixtape. And everybody was going to be considered a king, but the mixtape never came about.
The thing is, the only video I actually seen was Intense saying that, you know, the only beef he has with you is, you know, you claiming to be the king of, the Kentucky king of hip-hop, or whatever the fuck it is. And he says, and he didn't bring up the kid thing. He mentioned the kid thing, but he didn't say he didn't give any details. Now, if he did do another video, I haven't seen it. But I think Cecil feels under threat and he has to explain himself before more stuff comes out. You know, he does look under pressure, and he feels he does look stressed. You know, he really does. I don't think he really wants to do this. But what you making of balls of this?
The mixtape never came about, so therefore, with the whole Covington, Kentucky Hip Hop King thing, had everything to do with the mixtape that was coming out with all the kings of Covington Hip Hop, all the main bigger rappers of Covington Hip Hop. It never happened, so now it looks like be the king of Covington, Kentucky Hip Hop. It's not.
You see, some people start the video at, when I was 15, 16, 17, I lived with my aunt. Well, my mum's cousin, but I consider her my aunt. That's where they start the video. You know, because then you don't have to go through all this crap about music, which has got nothing much to do with this situation at all.
Not the case. Let me break it down to you real quick before I go get my daughter off the bus.
Here's where it starts.
So everybody knows the truth. When I was 15, 16, and 17, I lived with my aunt.
That's the start.
My mom's cousin, actually, but I consider her my aunt. She had two daughters who I would babysit, who was like 5 or 6 years younger than me and my brothers and sisters. We all know how kids are when they're young and underage, and they don't have good parenting, and they're not watched all the time. And technically,
you're about to just blame the kids. Now, there is a dog barking in the background, but I can't hear it with the headphones. So you would have to sort of screenshot this video and then put it through your editing software and then just ramp up the gain. Now, there is parts in the video where the dog, you can hear the dog, but you don't hear it throughout some other parts of the video without actually increasing the gain. But it's the dog in the background and the background noise that gives them away.
They're not even my mom's cousins, so we're not even blood related.
He's setting the path here. You know, we're not related, so, you know, it's kind of okay. No, it's not.
And I don't want my so-called cousin.
So-called cousin. It's either your cousin or a distant your cousin. Just like your sister is your so-called sister. She's still your sister. What kind of... This is the way Cecil disrespects people.
To think I'm throwing out her business like that or trying to make her look bad, so I'm not going to say her name, the girl I was accused of.
Oh, you're a fucking saint. Well done, Cecil.
So I'm not going to say her name. I'm just going to tell you what happened.
There's the dog barking, folks. Do you hear it? Now, you'd have to have headphones on, but that gave me the indication there's a fucking dog barking in the background here. Let's dig a little bit deeper here.
Bad, so I'm not going to say her name, the girl I was accused of. So I'm not going to say her name. I'm just going to tell you what happened.
The dog is barking like mad in the background. Do you know? You can hear it very, very faintly if you have a pair of headphones on. But I thought, let's bring up that background and see where the cuts are. And guess what? I didn't find any cuts.
Me, her, and her sister was doing shit behind our parents' back because we were rebelling preteens, right?
Dog bark. Dog's barking again.
Very good.
When he said that, there was a dog barking through that. Now, where did we edit that? Where did we edit that part of the video, Cecil? You said that, it came from your words, the background remained intact, there was a dog barking through it. So, that wasn't edited. You should have edited this bit out, because this is disgusting.
Got food on my teeth.
Well, at least nowadays you won't get food stuck in your teeth because you don't have any. I'm not taking the piss, I've got fucked up teeth too.
Huh. You got...
See, so this is embarrassing.
Hello. Food.
Oh, that's disgusting. Yeah, you can save it for later, like.
Oh well, I'll get it out in a minute.
Yeah.
Well, we were doing shit behind our parents' back. We were doing sexual shit. And them girls...
We were doing sexual shit. And you see how quickly he said that? He just wants... I'll say it and then I'll just move on. I don't want to think about it.
Approached me with this shit. I feel like them girls were molested because they were approaching me and my brother, Joey, with it.
I don't think so. An 8 and a 10-year-old? I don't think so.
Like messing with this. Well, we were babysitting them because we were preteens. We wasn't 18. We were all underage to be technical with you guys.
This is his excuse. He's underage. But you're in a place of authority. You're supposed to be babysitting those children. What is the role of a babysitter? The role of a babysitter is to protect the children and look after them. Did you do that job properly? I don't think so. Not by this video, I don't think so. You're not a very good babysitter, are you, Cecil?
So how can an underage kid be a child molester first?
Why would you have to bring this excuse up if we edited the video? You're 15, 16, 17 and you're messing around with us 8 and 10-year-old. That's not good. That is... See, do I have to explain everything to you?
First and foremost. Alright? So when my so-called sister
So-called sister. Oh, that is a hidden insult. That's what Cecil does. My so-called sister and my so-called cousin. That is fucking. That is her. That is Cecil's way of hurling an insult.
seen me so-called molest her in her sleep, and while we were asleep, is a lie, because like I told you, me and those girls and my brother and her sister were all, we knew we was not related, and we were all doing sexual shit when behind our parents' backs.
Where's this edited, Cecil? It came out of your mouth right there. And I'm sure if I cranked up the gain, the dog is barking through that too. Fucking hell! It's a long time since I went through the video where I upped the gain and that, but I'm nearly sure that the dog was barking through when he said that too, proving that the background was intact when he said that. Yeah, the dog is flipping barking there. I can hear it in my headphones.
And when I got busted doing things with her sexually, that us as underage kids were allowing each other to do one night, my sister, who didn't know any better, thought I was violating her, which it wasn't the case. I wasn't doing anything she didn't want me to do. She told me to do it.
There's the admission right there. But his excuse was that he was an underage boy. He was 15, 16, 17, and they were 8 and 10.
My sister didn't know that part. She just seen it for the first time and found out about it for the first time, and she assumed that I was doing something that the girl didn't know about.
The dog is barking in the background, Cecil. I just wanted to let you know. The dog is still barking in the background while you're saying this. I can hear it in my headphones.
First impression, that's what she thought. 2 years later, so my sister was going around saying I was a child molester, even though I was a child anyways, and she didn't know that me and the girl were actually willingly doing shit with each other for years.
Okay, but you tried to explain this video in a video after this, saying that, you know, when you said we were doing sexual shit, your wife, your partner butts in and says, but not with each other. First of all, your partner wasn't around at the time, but it contradicts what you just said. You said that you were doing things with each other. Your argument is you didn't do it with them, that you were doing it with other people and they were doing it with other people. You tried to explain that in a video when you were trying to put the cat back in the bag. You know, how do you think that was going to go when this video was out there of you saying this that contradicts what you tried to explain, that when you were doing sexual shit, it was with other people, not with each other? And in that video, your partner umpteen times tried to correct you and say, but not with each other. Now, it wasn't her place to interrupt because she wasn't part of the incident.
Because we're not related, and we were rebelling against our parents.
You weren't related. Well, you kind of are. You see, the excuses are straight away sort of thing. This is a open and shut sort of case. And you saying we don't have a case. It's all here. Dog and all, barking away while you're talking here, Cecil.
So with my sister spreading that rumor for so long, And the girl even going along with it and saying that that's what I did too, because she was embarrassed and didn't want to. She didn't want anybody to know that she was. It was that she was willing to do it. That she,
Yes, Cecil, but when you made this video, now I'm going to give it to you, you may or not have understood that when you were 15, 16, 17, and they were 8 and 10, and even if you were underage, it's still, it's still, it's still wrong. 8 and 10-year-olds, they're really young. They're children, for Christ's sake. And in a previous video that I just showed, you said you were becoming a man. Becoming a man, 15, 16, 17, yeah. But no, what 15, 16, 17-year-old thinks that having relations with an 8 and 10-year-old is good? There's nothing wrong with it. There's everything wrong with it, Cecil. Now, maybe at the time when you made this video, you didn't understand. All you had to do is say, I didn't understand. My upbringing and all the rest of it. But ever since that, you just completely and utterly make a complete balls of it. First of all, by lying and saying that we altered the video, not taking any responsibility, and this was all after backing up this video, which you've done with a number of videos. You tried to hide that fact, but we brought it up. I know you don't like us for it, but tough shit. The way you could have handled this is you had a troubled childhood and all the rest of it. You didn't realise that this was wrong, and you do know now, and you're sorry for what you've done, and you're going to try and move on with your life and try to be a better person. But you haven't demonstrated that you're a very good person, Cecil, because you just abuse people online, especially women. And you add your behaviour online with all of this, you don't come across as a very nice person, Cecil.
she was the reason why it was even happening in the first place.
That's right, blame the 8 and 10-year-old. That's fucking fucked up. And then you wonder why people fucking call you out and don't like you?
She didn't want that part to be known. So she went along with my sister.
That's right, you're about to mock the victims, man.
Yeah, that's what he did. He molested me. No, I didn't. You know I didn't.
You're a sick piece of shit. See, Cecil can't take responsibility at all, even back then.
You know you were the one that initiated me, and we were both underage.
They were 8 and 10 and they were after you. That doesn't make any sense in the real world, Cecil. Stop.
So just because I got busted doing what you told me you wanted me to do to you, that
People that don't do... I'm tripping over my words. People that don't do bad things don't get busted. People that get busted are people that do bad things. Like you just did. Like you just admitted to. You picked the wrong word of choice to explain all this, but I'm glad you did.
night I have to suffer.
You have to suffer? You have to suffer. I mean, like, Shady Mac. And then you wonder why people don't like you.
Because you don't want the truth to be known, what really happened. Because you're embarrassed to let the family know what really happened. That we were both willingly underage and doing sexual shit to each other.
And how is that going for you now, Cecil? I'll tell you how it's going. You're still fighting this crap to this day with a bunch of flippin' lies. And trying to blame other people. And trying to say that this video was edited. Cecil, anybody with half a brain knows that this all came out of your mouth. Do you know? And it doesn't take a flipping audio engineer to screenshot this video, put it into editing software, and ramp up the gain and listen to the traffic and the dog in the background. And that will tell you whether the video was chopped up or not.
Kids do shit that they know they're not supposed to do when they're young. It's okay. It's okay to admit it. It's okay to come out about it.
Yeah, but you blaming the kids is disgusting, Cecil. You didn't take any responsibility for your actions. And that's why we're calling you out.
We're all human. None of us are perfect. Okay, so with my sister spreading that bullshit, for one thing, my sister...
But Cecil, you were 15, 16 and 17 and they were 8 and 10. What way was your sister supposed to take this?
Sister would say, oh, he's a child molester behind my back, but then turn around and tell me to my face and behind my back that I'm her favorite brother.
That doesn't prove anything, Cecil. You know, if your sister behaves kind of in the similar way that you behave online, I could understand, because, I mean, like, I don't know. What's wrong with this family?
My sister was molested and raped.
Yeah, you don't have to bring your sister's flipping personal life into this. You know, this only shows that you're a fucking scumbag and you've no respect for other people's privacy.
Since the time she was 2 years old. So in her mind, every man is a child molester.
You were willing to use your sister's grievances and her troubles in life to make yourself look good. You know, that is extra disgusting, Cecil. You are a scumbag.
Every man is in her eyes. So since that rumor, I told my friend, my partner Ryan Gutter, about it. And one time he got mad at me when me and him fell out and we wasn't friends for a while. He told Intense that bullshit. And at that time, even Greg Gutter Music didn't even know the details of what really happened.
And then he made a channel called Ski Love. And he pretended he was in the dark doing spirit box sessions. It's quite funny, actually. Ski Love.
I tried to tell him, but he wasn't going to tell that part when me and him was enemies at the time. He was just trying to hurt me back in 2011. When me and Greg was not friends for a while, for whatever reason, we fell out. He went to Intense, took his side on the whole Cecil Crack Corn Disc song, and all that shit, and spilled some shit that he didn't know he was talking about at the time.
Gutter and Cecil actually had a channel together called Highstreet Reality. And there was actually one video on that I would consider as some sort of an attempt to have a podcast where they were talking about UFOs and aliens, you know. So search for High Street Reality and you'll see some of the videos on there from way back.
This is before me and Greg was really ever became kind of close. It's before we really got to really know each other a little bit. It became kind of tight. You know what I mean? I'm not knocking Greg. I'm not knocking Intense. Intense was just speaking on things that he did not know the true details of. Even though Intense did meet the girls that supposedly this happened, they can say whatever they want to you, Mitch. I know the truth and the girls know the truth.
So the girls did meet Mitch, or did meet Intense?
It was not against her.
Ooh, see, so they're 8 and 10, remember that.
What do you call it? It's when a woman allows you to have sex with her or whatever. But there was never any intercourse.
It's called consent, Cecil, which 8 and 10-year-olds can't have that kind of consent. Oh, you fucking idiot.
Between me and those girls. There was never any oral sex between me and those girls. It was all just touching. Kind of playing house stuff like little kids do.
That's what you told me in a video, and then you deleted the video. Those touching and playing house. whatever playing house means. I should have asked more questions, but he blocked me. He got angry and he blocked me. I was called Paranormal Pigeon at the time. There is two videos leading up to that video, but that particular video was gone because he slipped up when he did admit it to touching and playing house.
It was just kissing and touching, and it happened rarely, and they always initiated it.
Oh, see, so the word consent keeps popping up. 8 and 10-year-olds can't consent. Do you know?
You know what I mean?
You see, the thing is, he's a 43-year-old man now, and he can't put up his hand and say, well, I kind of misunderstood the situation, and, you know, we had a messed up childhood, and I misunderstood the whole situation and stuff like that. But I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm sorry. You can't do that.
So that's exactly what happened. So, if you...
And then, you know, that's exactly what happened. But then, you know, no, we edited the video, and all those videos, me backing up this video, they were all edited by people to bullshit.
You see Mitch Rice's intensive videos online where he's talking about, don't make me say the kid thing. Don't make me bring up the kid thing. Well, that's the kid thing. Since he never brung up the kid thing, that's the kid thing.
Yeah, you wanted to bring it up before he did. You know? And it shows in your face that you didn't really want to do this.
And that's exactly what happened. It was not against their wishes on what happened between me and the girls. We were...
Consent, Cecil. Something that an 8 and 10-year-old can't consent to, Cecil. Oh.
We're all underage, and they initiated it.
You keep bringing up we were underage, even up to present day, even though you did say that we edited the video.
And why is it that the other sister's situation wasn't brought up? It was just the one. Because it happened more with the other sister than it did with her.
More with the other sister than it did with her. That doesn't... If it didn't happen with the other sister, there wouldn't be more than mentioned. Cecil, the way you slip up is unbelievable, Cecil. The way you... If it didn't happen with the other sister, it didn't happen with the other sister. It only happened with one of the girls. Not more. It more happened with... That means it happened.
Why wasn't the fact that I'm underage? I was underage at the time too. Why was that not brought up?
Oh, you keep bringing it up. 15, 16 and 17, and you were doing this for years? And they're 8 and 10? No.
And why is it that I'm not on the sex offenders list?
I don't have to explain this again, do I? You just didn't get caught. That's all. Doesn't mean you didn't do it.
Why is it that I'm not hiding from my family? Why is it that none of my families came public and said that I was a child molester and not to listen to my music?
Because families like to sweep things under the carpet and just move on with their lives.
So for those of you who listen to the Cecil Crackhorn disc, understand that this right here, what I told you, is the God's honest truth.
God's honest truth. And then further down the line, he, you know, because the other excuses didn't actually work, he said that he lied. He lied about this video. He was bringing other people's stories into it and all that kind of stuff. It wasn't his story. He was telling other people's stories. I mean, like, how does that make sense?
Coming from the source.
Oh yeah, we got it from the source, alright. Wasn't edited, nothing like that.
I'm one of the most loyal, realest, down-to-earth people you ever meet. If I have nothing to lose, I'm not gonna lie to you. I got nothing to lose. Well, I got a lot to lose, but I got nothing to gain from lying to you.
Yet you do it on a daily basis. Because you can't help yourself. You have to be the victim all the time, and you have to have the perpetrator. And usually the perpetrator is actually the victim.
Why is it there's never ever been another case or rumor brought up that I was ever a pedophile? Ever.
Oh, you did bring one up when you were in your 20s. Oh God. Oh, this video came back to bite you in the ass in a number of ways, didn't it, Cecil? And to this day, this is all what this is all about. This video really screwed your life up, didn't it, Cecil? One video, 22 minutes. It's fucked up your life for 22 for 8, 9, 10 years. Because you just blame other people and, you know, play the victim and all this kind of shit. This 22-minute video had so much effect on all this. It's unreal. But then you add all the other things about the bad behaviour online and being abusive to women online and all this kind of shit. It heads down an extremely dark path.
Ever. Why is it that the neighborhood kids come down here and play with my daughter all the time, in which they are all the same age as my 6-year-old daughter?
See, people that do these things don't do them in their own backyard very often. The reason for that is, you know, if they do get caught, say, well, you know, question my daughter or question my kid and that, and the kid goes, you know, Dad never done anything to me. You know? That's the way it works. That's the way some of these people work, you know? You know, why would you bring up your daughter and other kids, your daughter's friends, into any of this kind of thing? That doesn't make you any more innocent. You already fucking explained how guilty you are.
I am trusted around little girls.
Well, you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be trusted around anybody vulnerable. You know, especially the online behaviour over the years. That's a really extremely bad track record you've got.
Girl down the street who plays with my daughter is my daughter's best friend. The other day she said,
No, Cecil, don't say it.
"Thanks for the cake, Cecil. Hey, won't you fill my belly and feel how full I am from eating?" I said, "No, don't you ever ask another man to fill your belly." Like, I teach little kids about pedophile awareness and stuff and what to look for. And not
This is Cecil making himself out to be, you know, holier than thou.
to let people do certain things to you.
When somebody is making themselves out to be a flippin' saint, there's something wrong. Something extremely wrong.
If they're babysitting or whatever. I look out for babies. I protect kids. So let's hope that I never have to make another video about this.
That hasn't aged well, has it, Cecil? It really hasn't.
I just felt like, even though it's been 6 years since This
Well, it's nearly 10 now.
shit was put out there publicly by Intense, and I took down all my response videos and
Yeah, you're trying to hide stuff.
everything through the years. I just feel like I just needed to get on here and explain what really happened and tell my side of the story, which is the actual truth. That way, for those of you who don't choose to hit play on my music, or those of you who don't want to buy a ticket because you're afraid that somebody might think of you,
He's bringing back up the music again. You see, people edit this parts of the video out because he's just rambling on about music now.
now that you know the truth, versus hearing it from some rapper who's never
We
spent
heard
more
it.
than 5.
We heard the truth. We heard the truth, but you've been disputing ever since that whether we heard the truth or not. You're claiming we didn't hear the truth, that we edited the video. We heard the truth. Fucking out.
5 minutes around me in my whole life. Who was just trying to get whatever potential support I get from anybody musically, that he was trying to 50 Cent and Ja Rule me is what he was trying to do, because he didn't like me. He looked at me as a threat, a hip-hop threat, because at the time he was in recovery. He didn't want to see anybody else coming up in the city. That's how I felt about it.
Whether he was in recovery or not, that's not for you to fucking mention publicly, like. See, you can't. Part of your personality just keeps creeping out, even in this video. You can't just keep your gob shut, can you? Talking about other people and their personal life.
And since he's seen Highstreet, See Love and Gutter coming up, he had a little animosity there. Even though we supported him.
So you're the victim. Again.
I don't know. This is your boy See Love, Highstreet Music.
Don't listen
to the bullshit. Come and support us at September 16th. September 16th, 2017 at the Thompson House. Across the street.
No.
From Newport on the Levee. We have a show.
No, thank you.
Gutter might be there, I don't know. He's
I don't care.
very busy, but I know me and Baboon will be on stage.
Baboon? Who's Baboon? Judging by what you've been saying for the last 10 years, you're the baboon.
I gotta sell at least 30 tickets to get a 30-minute set, so
How does that go for you?
I want to support good local music, man.
I've heard your music now. I'll give it a pass. I'm sorry. It's not my thing, you know what I'm saying?
Come and show your support. I'll sign autographs, take pictures.
Sign autographs. Are you a famous person? I didn't know you were famous, Cecil. But I still don't want your autographs. No thanks. What would I be doing with your autograph? No, I'll give that a pass too.
Anything you want to do,
No. No free reign here, Cecil. Especially what you just told us. No thank you.
shoot an interview for you, whatever you want to do with your boy. See love. Peace.
Bye. Well, that was a shit show. And that's the that's the foundation of what ended up happening over the last 8 or 9 years, you know? So, what else have we got to say? Or is it just the same old shite?
And it put a stop to it in the story. That's not a predator. I'm sorry, no prosecutor. I don't even know why y'all are wasting your...
But Cecil, let me explain something to you. You were 15, 16, and 17, and you were living with your aunt, your mum's cousin actually, but you consider her your aunt, and they were 8 and 10. You said that in the video that I just fucking played.
fucking time. None of this is gonna work, dude. You can't demonize an innocent person. I'm sorry, you can't. I was stupid for for sharing the story.
Why? Why were you stupid for sharing the story when it was edited, according to you? So, could you tell us which part of the video was true and which wasn't? Could you at least fucking give us that after fucking 8 years? No, you can't, can you? Because everything that you just said in this confession video that came up all came from your mouth.
I was an idiot for thinking that I could trust people that I don't know on social media because at the time everybody was showing me love. As far as I knew, nobody hated me back then.
You're still an idiot now, like.
Nobody knew my teeth were fucked up, so nobody was judging me.
Yeah, a couple of years ago your teeth weren't fucked up, but mine were, and you mocked me for that. And then the second time that you called me out for some flipping, it was a comment on guns, and it was on Order of Magnitude's community page. And of course, Order of Magnitude shared a video about Cecil on about his guns. I made a comment criticising his gun or criticising his behaviour around his gun on his YouTube channel, and I thought I was making a comment on Order of Magnitude's community post, but the comment ended up on flipping Cecil's channel on the video, and that's when he lost his shit. I mean, I tried to take it down as quick as possible, but it was already gone out there, and Cecil lost his crap, and he came on and he called me every name under the sun. I was going, oops. And at the second time around, my teeth were messed up, so he didn't insult my teeth. He did call me fat and sloppy and a B-word, and I live in London, France. And I'm the stupid one, and he's the smart one.
Everybody loved me back then. At least
Well, that might be a wee bit of an exaggeration, Cecil.
I thought they did.
See what talk done.
Until the Two-Face started coming around. And the Two-Face out of the supporters started the show.
You see, he's the victim now. He's the victim. And we're all the bad people. You know? We didn't make a confession video like you just did.
Very few people lasted out of all those people that turned out to be solid, like Queen Tasty and Latanya.
Queen Tasty.
And other people.
Queen Tasty, I can strongly say, is a paedophile apologist. To stick by you for so flippin' long. I got no respect for Queen Tasty whatsoever. As for the other person, I don't think she even comes on his channel anymore.
You edited the video. Stop fucking lying, dude.
No.
Ira Stevo. It's your followers that's stalking me, dude. There's no police, law enforcement of any kind watching me, bro.
Are you sure about that? Are you 100% sure about that?
None. Maybe Ira Stevo and his friends. That's because they don't have a life outside of YouTube. They don't have nothing else better to do but to follow an innocent person that's being slandered around. That's it. So you can harass me, try to get me to leave YouTube. You guys already admitted that you're doing this until I leave. You just want me to leave YouTube because it's all about YouTube. It's all about competing with each other. It's a competition. What you guys... Fucking Ira Stevo, dude, you was saying that I was high on camera along with the same people that's saying this shit. When I debunked that, you stopped saying it. I made you look like a liar. Just like your followers.
Debunked what? Nobody debunked shit, Cecil. Do you know when you said, this thing about high on camera? There's umpteen videos where you seem to be under the influence of something and falling asleep and, you know, acting real weird. I mean, like, that doesn't look like sleep to me. I just covered a video similar to that. And other people have covered the same video.
Shredder and RV, the same two stalkers I'm dealing with right now. You guys better quit, because I am pursuing a case, dude.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You couldn't bring that case to court and win. There's not a hope in hell, Cecil. Cecil, don't. Well, you know, if you want, go right ahead. But you're just going to land yourself in it, Cecil, because all the shit would all come up. Every single bit of it. And every time you lied and contradicted yourself. Every time.
You guys know I'm innocent.
No.
You guys are sitting back laughing. If
Well, you know, I just played the video, Cecil. Does it look like I think you're innocent, Cecil? Oh, you know, you're 15, 16, and 17, and they were 8 and 10. Would they came on to you? Fuck off.
this was a serious fucking matter, you guys would not be laughing about it.
No, we only laugh at you goofing and making a balls thing and fucking contradicting yourself and stuff like that. That part of it is fucking funny as fuck. The matter underneath it is very, very serious.
So stop lying to people. You guys are laughing at me.
Of course they're laughing at you because you make a fool of yourself on a daily basis.
Which tells us all that you know it's not true.
I thought you weren't bothered by you people. That doesn't look like a person that's not bothered, Cecil. I think you're a little bit angry. I think the blood pressure is going up. That doesn't... This video demonstrates that you're actually angry with us. And you keep saying, oh, I'm not bothered by these fuck-ass people.
I know I'm innocent. I don't care if you guys believe that, if it's true or not. You guys are not prosecutors. You're not district attorneys. You are not judges. You are none of that.
But we do know when we're lied to, Cecil. That's the thing.
There's not one person out here saying, Cecil did this to me. Not one. You guys are going based off of a manipulated video of mine that you guys manipulated from 7 years ago.
Well, it's sort of 8 years by now. But does that video that I just played, does it look like edited to you, you know, viewers? Does that video look edited to you? I don't think so, Cecil. You've never brought up the background audio at all. The dog barking away at the background while you're flipping confessing to doing these things. You purposely avoid that. You know, I know you're aware of it and that, but you're avoiding it because you can't answer. You can't answer how your voice was altered while your background audio remained intact. You can't get around that at all. You're kind of fucked. What you gonna do, Cecil?
When I called myself on YouTube fucking telling my whole life testimony, which was a stupid ass decision.
You're telling me. You're telling me.
I don't even know why y'all are trying to drag Mitch back into this. Me and Mitch don't know each other. He don't know me. He might know some of the people I know, but I don't even know what he said, so I ain't got nothing bad to say about Mitch. Me and Mitch probably live in the same area still around each other, so we don't want no problems with each other. I don't want no problems with him, and I'm sure he's at that age too where he don't want no problems with nobody either. Why don't y'all just leave people alone? Leave me alone. Leave him alone. Quit trying to drag Mitch back into some bullshit, and just leave us grown-ass men alone and let us raise our families.
Well, don't bring us into it and call us fucking liars and say that we altered your video. Do you know? You want us to go away, yet you fucking accuse us of the same things that you've done and altering your videos and then you want us to go away. Notice, Cecil, that's not the way the world works.
Won't y'all grow the fuck up and find something else better to do with your time? Because you guys have been saying this shit about me for how long now? Altogether, 6 years? And still, you've gotten no further with it. And that's with contacting everybody in my Facebook friends.
But Cecil, we put out the evidence, and you know, we get interactions when we put out videos. You don't. All you get is, you know, people either clowning on you or calling you a cheese pizza and stuff. Do you know? All we get is feedback on what we report on, and what we report on is just flipping responding to your words and your videos. We don't have to do any heavy lifting. You do it all for us, and we thank you for it. It's less work for us to do.
You contacted everybody that I know, dude, and you still...
Who are you talking about? Who are you directly talking to right now? Can you fucking explain that to me, Cecil? Because you got off the rails.
Still got nowhere, but blocked by everybody. But you're still doing it, still saying it, because you got a couple idiots on YouTube that's convinced that what you're saying to be authentic. You guys are wasting your fucking time. RV...
No, I don't think so. I think more people are aware of you at this point, and it's thanks to the community.
Charity drive, didn't he say, I want to squash it because I want you to have peace in your life? And I don't see myself getting any further with this than I already have. And then he turns around and turns on me again because he seen me getting plays off of Johnny Gobble.
I don't think it was anything to do with Johnny Gobble. I don't think so.
RV Charity Drive is a Irish Debo dick licker.
I don't think so, Cecil. What RV Charity Drive already told you when you went live and you invited him on as a guest or whatever, that in the beginning RV Charity Drive was actually trolling Irish people. They weren't friends. Fucking hell.
Just like Irish Dragon Lady. Look at her name. Just like Master Shredder is related to fucking RV Charity Drive. They have the
Well done, fucking Sherlock Holmes.
same last name. They both favor each other, dude. They're related, dude. 1 minute they're brothers, next minute they're cousins.
When did he ever say that they were cousins? You are a fucking clown.
Now they're father and son.
Then you wonder why we laugh at you. See, so we laugh at you with shit like this. This is fucking funny.
But y'all call me the liar, right?
Yes, exactly. You do it on a daily basis, Cecil, and sometimes it's funny. Because you contradict yourself all the time, and you don't seem to realise it.
All I talked about was a childhood that was fucked up because of the hard life that I had. That's all the fuck it was, dude. And how some young promiscuous girls were trying to be promiscuous with some older boys.
I think if he went for a brain scan, there'd be a fucking... The people doing the brain scan would be pretty shocked, because all they'd see is bubble wrap where the brain is supposed to be. Just a big ball of bubble wrap.
There's nothing molesting about that. There's nothing. I went to the parents. I did the right thing. I told on them.
No, you were doing sexual things for years. You said that in the video. You've very selective memory, Cecil, haven't you? But you see, I know you forget stuff a lot, but, we're doing you a favour by reminding you of stuff. So you should be thanking us.
Even the mom wasn't falling for my sister's bullshit. You know, that tells you right there. My sister Rosie has lied on many people and called many people chomos just because she was mad at them.
Yeah, and that's the bombshell evidence, Cecil. No.
But you guys are trying to give her credibility? She calls me her favorite brother, dude. Today she does. Why would a chomo be my sister's favorite brother?
I don't know, Cecil. I don't know the ins and outs of your family, but it just, from what you've been telling me, you know, it's not great, really, is it?
This shit just don't add up, guys. And you...
Yeah, you're right about that. Everything that you've been talking about and flipping attacking us for never adds up. That's why some of it's funny.
You guys have like 7 or 8 different versions of the story out there.
No, we don't. None. No, you're the one that has the alternatives, different stories, Cecil. You know, you were sleepwalking and walking, it was edited, I was an underage boy, blah blah blah. All these fucking excuses that you don't need to use if we edited the video, you clown. You are a dumbass.
Just stop it. Just stop it already.
No. You stop it. No. Stop it. Little bitch. No. You first, bitch.
Because you only got, what, 7 females that are fucking cuckoo?
Be careful, Cecil. You see, the thing is, you want respect and you're about to show us exactly how you are.
Who are obsessively obsessed with me?
Yeah, you see, the thing is, Cecil is a bit of a woman hater for some reason. I think he has mammy issues.
Trying to get under my skin all day? Because they don't have a life and they're miserable?
They're doing a very good job because you're standing here being fucking salty about things and then you know, come on video. You guys don't bother me. You guys don't affect my life in any way. And you go live 3 or 4 times a day just talking absolute shite. And it's fucking funny sometimes. So thanks, you know, it entertains me.
That's the fan base you have? Only one person every other week bothers me.
That's because you usually turn off the comments and the chats. You've turned off engagement on your channel. So there's no real point in having a channel, is there, Cecily?
Like, there is no giant fan base of Sea Love haters.
You see, you ignore you say you ignore everybody, and in some cases I believe that you might ignore things. But if you actually did look into it, like, you'd be surprised the people that that believe us and think you're a bit of a weirdo.
I'm sorry, there's not. It's a waste of time. The only reason why people hit click on the stupid shit is because it's drama, and people like drama.
No. You're the one that says that we're all drama. You bring on drama every day by fucking just ranting and raving in your kitchen. And sometimes it is actually funny as fuck. So, I don't know if I'd call it drama or comedy. I'd go on more... I think it's comedy more than anything else. But it is drama comedy kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? You know? So well done for fucking making us laugh.
But people know the difference between the truth and what's not.
Yeah, that's why, you know... we know when we're lied to, Cecil, and you do it all the time, you know?
That's why nobody's really harassing me. They're laughing at me.
No. The reason why people aren't harassing you is because you blocked everybody, you dumb fuck.
Nobody would laugh at a chomo. Chomos is a serious fucking issue. You guys know that the stigma of being called a chomo could ruin someone's name.
Yeah, but you do that to us, and we haven't done any of those things. So, you know, you slandered us, and then you want us to go away. No, that's not the way things work, Cecil. Do you know? And you want us to be, you know, we'll leave you alone, Cecil. No, you accuse us of horrible crimes. You don't even know what our names are. So fuck you.
That's why you're saying it. Let's keep it 100. Guys trying to say I'm a chomo because I talked about some promiscuous shit from when I was an underage boy.
And then you blame the victims, yes.
Get the fuck out of here. Nobody with any in their right mind is gonna fall for that stupid shit. I'm sorry, they're not.
Have you anything more useful to say? Because I think I'll go now.
Maybe some idiots that are idiotic like y'all. That's about it.
No, I think I'll go. I think I'll finish with this.
What you guys keep failing to realize is, the more you say this about me, the more interested people are to find out what my side of the story is. So you're doing nothing but promoting me. And when people...
Promoting you. We're drawing attention to your channel, Cease, and then they go over and they go, holy fuck. You know, do you know what the biggest hit on your channel is? It's actually your confession video. You know, fuck all these other things. I mean, your confession video is all over the place because people have commentated on it, and it's just gone viral. So congratulations on the big hit you have. But I mean, like, you come on every day fucking lying through your teeth, like, about something, and then fucking another video, you make up another lie that actually contradicts the previous lie, and then you don't realise that you put your foot in it. And then we point it out and then you get salty. That's just basically what keeps happening. You know? And flipping Random News picks up on that shit on a regular basis, and Cecil gets really salty about it. But I'm not going to go through the rest of this video because I think I've been on long enough already. So I'm just going to leave it at that. I mean, like, this is fucking... Where is this going to flip and end? Do you know? I mean, like, he's well and truly screwed here. He's got no leg to stand on, but he just keeps doing it. And every time he keeps trying to do it, he just makes things worse for himself. And he still is fucking protesting as innocent, without any proof at all. I don't have to prove anything to you fuck-ass people. I mean, like, well, the burden of proof is on you, Cecil, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to leave it at that. I'll talk to you again very soon. So, hope you enjoyed that. Sorry it was a bit long, but yeah. Talk to you again soon, folks. Bye.